What's up, guys? Welcome back to In the Pressbox, episode 57. My name is Benjamin. You guys are?
I'm Aiden.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. It's Alex.
All right,
George Kittle, I was just gonna say that.
George Kittle starting us off in style. That's an advertisement. But let's get into what we're talking about today. We're going to give us a viewing pick of the week, college football, NFL, a question, and then predictions to round us out. Let's get started, guys, with college football. It was an eventful weekend of college football. The Vols and Nico debuted, and then, of course, we had the college football playoff. Now we head into the championship game coming up on Monday, so it should be interesting. Hopefully we'll have the podcast up by Monday. I really hope we will. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we'll have it. But let's talk about it, Alex.
I was shaking my head at Aiden.
Let's talk about it, guys. Let's talk about the Volunteers and Nico Iamaleava. A spectacular game from Nico. Looked like he controlled that team. All right, so here's the main question. Is Nico the next superstar in college football? Yes or no? That's a simple one. Just yes, no.
Real quick. You were talking about George Kittle and saying that was a nice outfit he was wearing. That's not the nicest outfit he's worn. This week, where they lost his bet to Peyton Manning, he wore all of his Tennessee gear. Did you see that? I'll send it to you. But anyway, Nico, he is going to be the next star. He's going to be the next star in college football and NFL.
I think yes, I agree. I think Nico, he showed that even though we have not the best team out there because we have a lot of opt-outs, but it doesn't matter. Nico can do it all. He can run the ball too. I think that's what surprised me. I didn't know he can run that well. I mean, I knew he could run, but 3 rushing touchdowns, that's pretty impressive. So can't wait to see what he does next season.
Yeah, I think and I've said this before, and you guys have heard me say this on the podcast. I did say this whole time that Nico, in my opinion, was the next superstar in this team. I liked his accuracy. He was accurate with the football. As Aiden said, he ran really well, and I thought that was really good. I could see him winning a Heisman. And also, and you guys, of course, already know this, but Brew McCoy returns for another year. One of the big-time receivers for you guys returns. So that's pretty big for Tennessee. And I like what Nico did in the first game. Again, accurate, ran well. It looked like he was in control of the offense even before the offseason was over. He wasn't throwing crazy gunslingers like Joe Milton. He wasn't doing anything, and he could throw on the run. That's what I like too. There's only one thing, if I had only one critique of Nico in his first game, and it's really not fully on him, and it's just something that he'll get way better at, was I thought he maybe took a couple of sacks where he could have thrown the ball away. That's all I could find. That's how good of a game it was for Nico. I thought he was that good. I mean, I was trying to search and find stuff about, what is this guy messing up on? He did not mess up really. Maybe a couple of sacks, but I mean, he can easily fix that. And am I right? You guys will have a good offensive line next year. Am I right about that?
Yeah, we're going to have a pretty good offensive line next year. It's going to be even better than this year. The bowl game, we were not too good because a lot of our opt-outs and injuries at the end of the year is kind of hurt us. But that's kind of want to shake my head and know that I think he did pretty well getting out of the pocket, a lot better than what Jim Milton has done in the past. And a lot of times, it was kind of bad blocking on the Iowa's or our running backs then because we have some bad offensive linemen and they had some wide open guys and our running backs just kind of would just slip right by them and would sacrifice Nico's body just for quote unquote few extra more yards, but just ended up in sacks. So that was not too good. And Damian and James Pierce, I thought he did very good. He had the number 1 defensive highest rated game in the bowl throughout all bowl games. He had like a 96 rating or whatever, and he's only a sophomore, so he's going to be a beast next year. He's going to be the defensive MVP if they have that, whatever that award is for college football. And also in Tennessee, you know what? I think I forgot what I was going to say. Another thing. Oh, yeah, wide receivers. We're going to have the number 1 most physical and number 1 wide receiver core in all of the nation, and there's no other way you can argue that, Benjamin. Can you agree?
No, I agree. I agree with you. I think Tennessee is going to be the real deal next year. I see them being a definite college football playoff team next year in this 12-team format. I could see them being definitely a top 5 team
Wait, 1
next year. In this country. So Tennessee's they're gonna be an interesting team next year. Aiden, let's talk about now the college football playoff as Alex takes his phone call here. Let's talk about it. Alabama loses, Aiden. Do you think that Alabama's dynasty is over?
I think it's died down, but I don't think it's completely over. I think there's a lot of recruits still coming into Alabama because, of course, Nick Saban's still there. I think the dynasty's officially over like 2 or 3 seasons after Nick Saban because, once Nick Saban, well, I guess now since the transfer portal, once Nick Saban retires, I think most of the people that recruited just because of Nick Saban could transfer out. But I think until Nick Saban's out of Alabama, I think the dynasty is never going to be over for Alabama until he's out of the head coaching job. That's what I think.
Okay, and then let's talk about Washington and Texas. Washington at the end, as I predicted. See, now that Alex is not on here, we can talk about this because Washington. I said Michael. I said Michael Penix. I said Michael Penix and Adunze were going to be special. What do you know? They were. I may have not predicted well this season, Aiden, but I predicted that game correctly.
So we both went 1 and 2.
Yeah. So Washington gets the win. It was nervy at the end. I know you guys didn't see that game because you watched WWE.
Yes,
unbelievable. I mean, I guess
they won. Rock return. For WWE fans, you saw that. Rock versus Roman Reigns potentially. Just want to throw that out there.
You know, I watch tennis. Okay, so we're even, right? Because I watch tennis. Some people say, okay, well, that's not. They just whack a ball back and forth. No, there's more to that. There's more to tennis than just that. But okay, sure, we'll go with that. So I can't trash on WWE. You know, they chose to watch it at a weird time, but I guess for the WWE fans, you know, someone returned and they're all like pumped up about their scripted wrestling.
Semifinals a year and only one day Raw.
I did see the overtime though for the Alabama-Michigan game.
Okay. So we're talking about it, Alex. Is Alabama's dynasty over? Just yes or no due to time. Let's go. Yes or no, Alex?
No.
Okay, so we all agree. We all agree the dynasty is not over.
No, but Tennessee's going to run the SEC coming in the next 4 years with Nico Imamalieva and all there is to come. Screw you, Jordan C10. Colorado ain't going to give you crap. You should come to the Tennessee. Oh, Rocky Top, you'll always be. Oh, sweet on me. Let's go, Benjamin. Screw Jordan C10, screw Colorado, screw everyone that is not at University of Tennessee. And that goes for Michael Penix Jr. He should have stayed. Dylan Raiola.
That's all I gotta say. Dylan Raiola's a better quarterback, but we won't debate about that.
No, he's not.
Yes,
no, he's not. I've been talking about Nika and
you're literally afraid of it. You're literally afraid of him. I know you are. Okay.
Both. Then why are you just not saying something about Dylan Raiola right before he connected to Nebraska? You didn't say crap while he was at Georgia. You didn't say anything while he was at Georgia, didn't you? When he was at Georgia, he was a terrible quarterback. Correct.
He recruited to Georgia for like 2 minutes. Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. Let's talk about Michigan. Let's talk about Michigan and Washington, Alex. Who are you looking at? Don't make a prediction, but what are you looking at in that game? What are some of the keys?
I'm looking at my TV, and I think the keys to the game is going to be some good internet and good Wi-Fi and a streaming platform. I prefer YouTube TV. But I think the keys for the players is good stamina because, you normally get a lot more rest and less kind of hype. But this is going to be the hype. And a lot of these teams, both of these teams, they haven't had a lot of these players, this is their first true primetime game. So I wonder how the hype surrounding it is going to affect their play. And on Washington, their running back, he's out. So we just got to figure out the injuries for Washington and the hype around this game and how it's going to affect.
My key is Michael Penix, who the Vols lost. So that's someone who's my key is going to be Michael Penix because I think that he's a superstar. And I had to throw that in there, but who Jeremy Pruitt lost, right? Wasn't it Jeremy Pruitt who recruited Michael Penix?
Bush Jones and Jeremy Pruitt said screw off.
Jeremy Pruitt, what a guy. Okay, so that's my key to the game. You said Jeremy Pruitt was a good coach on this podcast.
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
He made monumental steps for Josh Heupel. If it wasn't Jeremy Pruitt, we would have got Mark Stoops.
Okay, let's talk about the NFL. Where's Aiden?
He's cleaning the kitty litter. The cat kind of made a mess in there and made all the cat litter everywhere.
All right, well, we'll just talk about the NFL over here. Let's talk about playoff preview, Alex. Here's some of the key games. The Colts and the Texans, it's a win and in. The Jaguars
For
and
both
the
teams,
Titans. Yes, for both teams. The Jaguars and the Titans. If Jacksonville wins, they win the division. Then we have the Bills and the Dolphins, and that is if you win, you win the division. Then we have the Steelers and the Ravens. Steelers need a win to stay alive on the road. Ravens are starting the Tyler Huntley. Then we have the Cowboys and the Commanders. Because there's no reason to. They clinched the number 1 seed.
Oh, they clinched it already? I thought they had one. Oh.
Cowboys and the Commanders. If Dallas wins, they win the division. Packers and the Bears. If the Packers win, they're in. The Saints and the Commanders, they need a win to stay in the race for the playoffs between the Saints and the Falcons. That's a big game. And then the Buccaneers and the Panthers. If Tampa wins, they win the division. Alex, these are interesting games here. Which game are you looking forward to?
Let me read see the list that you sent. But I think I'm looking forward to the most straightforward game of them all. The most straightforward game of them all, I would say, the Texans and Colts. First of all, it's in our AFC South with Titans. But also, it's so straightforward. You just win or you go home. And this is a playoff game. I know, like literally is a playoff game because if you win, you just can move on to the next. If not, you go home, just like the rest of the other teams.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Colts and the Texans, and also the Bills and the Dolphins, Packers and Bears. Those are the top 3 that I'm kind of looking forward to. If we don't get Aiden back, I'm just going to move on to the next segment.
Aiden, what game are you looking forward to for the big playoffs?
Big playoffs?
Yeah.
Yeah, what NFL game this week, Aiden?
I'm looking forward to the Texans and Colts game.
Okay, there you go. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, guys, we'll just mainly ask Alex. Okay, which rookie quarterback, to clarify, do you think has the brightest future?
Bryce Young. I mean, C.J. Stroud.
Okay, so I'm going to actually disagree with that. The reason is I'm going to go with Bryce Young. And then there's a reason. I'm going to go with Bryce Young having the brightest future. He's going to get a new coach, okay? He's going to have a lot of cap space. They're going to get new line and new receivers. So those 3 things is why I think Bryce Young has a really bright future. C.J. Stroud, I think he's going to regress a little bit in the sophomore year. And then Anthony Richardson is just injury prone. And then Will Levis, I think he's good.
I think Will Levis actually has a big chance to be pretty good. But as long as Tennessee Titans don't suck.
Why we always got to edit the podcast? It's just like, give us one day, Alex, where we don't have to edit this darn podcast. Just one day, and I know this is not going to get edited by Aiden. It won't get edited. So I just threw a tantrum for no reason. But it's just like, oh my goodness. Okay.
I'm getting used to doing the broadcast.
Don't say that we do the broadcast. Either.
Yeah, they do. They know that. They know we broadcast for our school.
But now they know our school.
Yeah, they can listen to it.
Actually, yeah, good point. You can yeah. Okay. All right. Let's talk about, what were you gonna say? You said you texted. Let's talk about surprising bowl.
Oh yeah.
Game. Wisconsin almost surprised them.
Wait, did we
like what team do you think kind of has a good future or kind of surprising that we kind of saw? I said that because I know it's gonna be a tight Tennessee Vols because James Pierce, he's a sophomore. He's gonna be very good. And Tennessee, Nico performed very well at his first start, better than Peyton Manning. The Polynesian Peyton, the Samoan Slinger.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on to predictions. I'm not participating in more of this. I'm not. There's no. Oh, battery saver is on. So Aiden, just to update you, Alex said our school while you were gone, so you're gonna have to edit that.
No, I just said Father.
Okay. Let's just move on to predictions, guys. Because we got a lot of predictions to get into. But actually, really quick, Aiden, I just got one question. Who's got the brightest rookie quarterback future?
I'd say Will Levis.
Okay. Wow. Okay. I said Bryce Young. He said C.J. Stroud. So we all three differ. That's actually interesting. I was not expecting that. Okay. Hey, let's move on to predictions because this is the predictions finale. Am I right?
Yes. Right.
Whoever loses I have to eat breakfast for dinner, and then what's yours? You have to eat
dinner for
breakfast. Okay.
Yeah.
So
him. Not I'm first place.
Well. Alex, can you just beat him up for just okay, I'm sorry. All right. Okay. Chill. YouTube's not gonna like that.
I know you always do that when the cameras are off, and now you see what happens.
YouTube's not gonna like that. Okay. All right, guys, let's update us on the prediction standings. Alex, take it away.
Benjamin has a 6-point advantage. Okay, Benjamin, I'm willing to make a deal. It's a 3-point wager at the next podcast. I say that pass looked a little bit Mahomey. 3-point wager.
Nope. Let's go. Predictions. Let's go, guys.
Hey, get in here.
Hey, Alex, I'll wager off the roof with you, okay? So let's end the predictions. Let's end it with a bang, okay? I'll wager a lot today. If we disagree, I'm wagering. If we disagree on our prediction, I'm wagering. Unless it's a dumb game. But we'll wager. Hey, Aiden, can
stop?
I have limited time.
Stop.
Okay. No, no. Why can't we just have a regular podcast where we don't have to edit everything?
No, stop it.
I'm doing it.
Stop, Aiden. Stop.
That's just fake, everyone, by the way. Fake blood and everything.
Yeah.
So we don't get demonetized.
I think we're getting demonetized anyways.
We don't make money. You got to in order to get demonetized.
We're gonna get some strike. I don't know what we're gonna get. Let's just move on to predictions.
I might keep that in there though.
You know what? This is a new year, and this is gonna be a new podcast. 2024. We're starting off with the bang.
All right, guys. Let's go predictions here. This is the final one. Washington and Michigan for the championship. Who do you have winning this?
I have Michigan.
I have Washington.
I have Michigan. Alex, do you want to wager? Buddy, you are behind me. Take your chances. Take your chances. Good luck. I am literally gonna win unless I have a colossal predictions. Okay, Steelers and the Ravens. Who do you guys have winning this one?
I have the Ravens.
Steelers or Ravens?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with the Steelers.
I'm going with the Steelers as well because the Ravens don't have Lamar Jackson and they're resting all of their starters. And
Aiden,
Steelers need to
wager, Aiden.
No.
Texans and the Colts for the AFC South. Who do you have winning this?
I got the Texans.
I got the Texans.
I got the Texans as well. Alex, you should have wagered back there. Buccaneers and the Panthers. Who do you have winning this one?
I have the Buccaneers.
I got the Buccaneers.
I got the Buccaneers as well. Bucks need to win this game, and if they win the NFC South. Browns and the Bengals. Who do you guys have?
I have the Browns.
I have the Bengals.
I have the Bengals as well because the Browns are without I was going to say without Lamar Jackson. They're without Joe Flacco. Vikings and the Lions. Who do you have?
I have the Lions.
The Lions.
Lions as well. Lions need to win this, I think. Jets and the Patriots. I'm gonna go with the Jets.
I'm gonna go with the Jets.
Going with the Jets.
Okay, Falcons and the Saints. I'm gonna go with the Saints. They're at home and they need to win.
I'm gonna go with. Let's see. I'm gonna go with the Saints.
Going with the Falcons here.
Okay.
Do we want to wager on that one?
No. No.
No.
Or wait. Oh, wait. Aiden, did you go with the Falcons too?
No, I went with the Saints.
Oh, okay. Wait, who went with the Falcons?
Me.
Okay, no, I don't want to wager that because that game is like literally 50-50. Jaguars. You should have wagered the championship.
We can.
No, I would have wagered everything on that, but no, moment's passed.
We can go back. We're allowed to go back.
Moment is past. No, not a no. Hey, at the end, I might go back. Let's just finish the prediction cycle, then we go back.
Let's just put 30 points in because theoretically, you can't get below Benjamin. So if he just wagered 30 points, then like he automatically is last place. Is that a good idea?
I mean, I don't know.
That'd actually be a monopoly, and we've actually disallowed that on the podcast. That's called a monopoly, Alex. Jaguars and the Titans. I got the Jacksonville Jaguars winning the division and winning this one.
I got the Jaguars.
Got the Jaguars.
Okay, Seahawks and the Cardinals. I got the Seahawks. They need this to stay alive.
I got the Seahawks.
I got the Seahawks.
Okay, Bears and the Packers. Who do you have in this one?
I have the Packers.
I have the Packers.
I got the Packers as well. It's a winning in, and the Packers win the game.
We have decided that we will wager 30 points each.
On what?
On the first game.
I told you, just wait for the end. Just wait. I'm sorry to the headphone users. I'm sorry. I had like a little bit of like an emotional moment right there. Hey, Chiefs and the Chargers. Patrick Mahomes is not playing, so I'm not going to do my Patrick Mahomes voice. And yet, I still think the Chiefs are going to win. Doesn't matter.
I got the Kansas City Chiefs.
I got the Chiefs.
Broncos and the Raiders. Who do you guys have?
I have the Raiders.
I got the Raiders.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Broncos, but I don't want to wager because it's 50-50. We'll come back to the first game. Don't worry. Eagles and the Giants. Who do you guys have?
I got the Eagles getting a giant win.
I got the Eagles as well.
I got the Eagles as well. They need to win this to stay alive for the NFC East. Rams and the 49ers. I am going to go with the 49ers, even though everybody's all resting their players in this game. But I am still going to go with the 49ers. Hey, shout out to Carson Wentz. He gets the start for the Rams, but I'm going to go with the 49ers.
I'm going with the 49ers as well.
I'm going to go with the 49ers.
Okay, Cowboys and the Commanders. Who do you guys have?
I got the Dallas Cowboys.
I got the Cowboys as well.
Yeah, I got the Cowboys as well in this one. All right, Bills and the Dolphins. Who do you guys have in this one?
I think that I got the Bills. You know, Tyreek Hill may be a little bit emotional, so I got the Bills.
Okay.
Wait, I don't know. It could have an emotional factor. You never know.
Alex, who do you have?
Can you say first?
I have the Bills.
I hope Josh Allen is good, by the way.
All right.
Championship.
Okay, just to be fair, I did not put a play in what I picked. I don't know if you can see, but
I can't see. Who do you? Oh wait, no, I can't.
It's Dolphins.
You picked the Dolphins.
Yeah, and I'm willing to trade or wager 2 or 3 points here with Benjamin.
2 points. 2 points.
2
Okay.
3 points.
I wagered 2 points. All right, now we hop all the way up the prediction board to decide who loses and who does the punny.
Uh-oh.
Washington and Michigan. Alex, how much are you wagering on this one? I'm not wagering 30. I'm only wagering with Alex.
I'm gonna say I'm not gonna wager anyway. So that's what I was gonna say.
Okay, Alex,
Also,
how much?
I'm in the fantasy championship. And I don't know
How
if you
much?
announced it for the fantasy update and for the fantasy
All right.
punishment update.
All right,
I mean,
you guys take your
Benjamin, he
chance.
is
Drop punishments in the comments.
drop punishment ideas in the comments. Benjamin may choose from the comment section as well. So
All right. Well, thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. My viewing pick of the week was the Texans and the Colts. I'm not wagering the championship anymore. Alex, you just lost.
Would like to wager 2 or
Adios. You missed your chance.
how many points? I didn't say anything. Okay, let's wager.
no, I'm not gonna wager with each other.
Let's wager, Aiden. The stakes are high, and we got to wager, Aiden.
That's a monopoly.
It's not a monopoly. We're just wagering. We are fellow brothers wagering here on the podcast.
No, you literally said, Aiden, let's wager so I can win.
No, that was the other game.
Fine, I will wager how much
2 or 3 points.
for the championship.
4.
No, you lose. I'm not wagering 4. How about this? How about this? I'll wager 8.
6.
Do you want to lose?
Why do I need that? 6 is not gonna lose it. I'm down by 6. So theoretically, all I need is 3 points wager.
But then you need to predict the rest of the games right.
Yeah,
You don't have enough.
I'm going with 3 points or 4 points.
Okay,
You want me to win?
I'll wager 2 points on the championship with you.
3.
You lose either way.
3.
I offered 8. You wouldn't take 8.
3.
It's like why not?
3.
You lose.
3. Okay.
2 plus
let
3 is
me lose.
5.
Let me lose. 3.
I'm done with this.
Or do you want to do 4?
No.
3 or 4. 3 or 4. Okay, 3.
Well, that was the most interesting.
But Benjamin, I don't know if you understand, but if we wager, I get your 3 points and you lose 3 points. So theoretically, that's a 6-point differential. So for 8, that'd be a 16-point differential.
I'm really happy that I don't get to do the dinner for breakfast.
And be quiet. I don't want to hear it. Okay, and I have to go due to timing reasons. But thank you guys for watching this podcast. Go Huskers, right? I'm gonna start that New Year's resolution, new podcast, new me. Go Nebraska. Go Dylan Raiola. We're coming for you guys. We're gonna be better. You know the Go Doors, still Go Doors, but also not Go Huskers. Also, I am wearing the Colorado Coach Prime hat. Go Huskers. Go Big Red.
All right. Well, goodbye, everyone.
Go Vols.
Go Vols.
Go Doors.